Reclamation. Alphino is ready to return to the Waking Sands. It is past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. We should depart for Vesper Bay at once. The Waking Sands awaits. Yeah, same. I have a lot of the like timeline of events mixed up. And in some ways that don't really make sense. I mean, I guess if you have all the information, because like, again, like I thought that the attack on the Waking Sands took place after Praetorium, but then knowing that Livia was the one that made the attack, that wouldn't make sense. But I forgot that. And then now I thought, like, okay, this is where we make our way to Mordona. But clearly that's not the case. And then what happened to Tataru? Was she captured too, or is she hiding somewhere, or... I had no idea, Lavenza. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. Tell me, Lavenza, does that here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Okay, this is probably where my Tataru question gets asked. Or answered. Wait. Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Lavenza. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me... Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the Primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Yida? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola! Lavenza, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Cid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Sois guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum's Sentry. So what Heidelin was saying, like the one with the crimson brand and something to do with darkness. I doubt that's even in the. No, it's not in the text. Um, I mean, the only thing I can think of is it's talking about La Habrea, but there was something about what she said that made me. Maybe it was just the like I had a litibus on the brain because of the meteor shower or whatever. Um, I'll have to go back through the video and look at that again. I mean, I'm sure it was talking about La Habrea. An imperial castrum. 'Twas to be expected, I suppose. Gaius may have called it a weapon of ancient Allig, but I say extensive Magitech. Oh, but I saw extensive Magitech modifications. All right, let's do this. Let's go and rescue Menphilia and the others. Hell yeah. Casing the castrum. Y'shtola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Lavenza. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the observatorium in Curthis. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. All right. Trying to think of the fastest way there, but I guess it's just going to be Dragonhead. So I wonder now how far we are from doing Meridianum and Praetorium. Because as I've said, I just kind of remember things in big events like, you know, the three primals and then the Castrum and Praetorium, but I don't know how long it takes to get from event to event. I mean, it's been pretty quick so far, so. Ah, Lavenza, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola? But of course. Lord Drillamont confided to me that you are a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Castrum Sentry. What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being held or being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Ellison man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male and 1 female. Okay, so then Tataru was captured. Another thing I don't remember. I mean, I didn't even really remember Menphilia getting captured either. Like, I guess it didn't surprise me when I saw it, but I didn't remember it. It's them. It has to be. Menphilia, Urianger, Papalimo, and Tataru. Yeah, Urianger and Papalimo I didn't even think about. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Kurthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. So that's Biggs and Wedge were captured as well. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue. Hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Lavenza, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed. And if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners escaped the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Oh. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work. But all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, in which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Ratatin, you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. So that line, I think I remember hearing that my quarters 1 hour was one of the reasons why they thought that there was something going on between Gaius and Livia, and that things were retconned in Wurlit. But I mean, at least so far of what I've seen, that doesn't indicate anything. It just says to come to his quarters. I mean, you can imply, but eyes on the Empire. Lord Portalaine would like to aid in your search for Biggs and Wedge. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zumail Darkhold, situated to the west. I remember I was like, Zumail, what is the name of that dungeon? It's Darkhold. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Bryselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Oop. Okay. And whatever that dungeon is, that's where I was kind of mentally going. You stand before Zamal Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter of introduction penned by Portalaine. A letter from Lord Portalaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aram Vale. Oh, is that what's down there, maybe? Situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Piermans. He should be able to assist you. Huh. So are we doing the Darkhold or Aram Vale now? For some reason, I wanted to say Aram Vale is not a part of the main story. So I would guess Zumail, but maybe not even Zumail. The Imperial airship. I saw it approach to land with mine own two eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Footprints in the snow. Zerpirmons wants to share with you what he knows of the two fugitives. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners. Yeah, it's funny, I don't remember any of this. Like, I don't even really know the story behind Zumail Darkhold or Aramvale. Like, why we even go in there. Searching, surveying. Well, that was action-packed. And intellectually stimulating. Let's do it again, shall we? And again, I guess. It really wouldn't hurt to at least cut this time in half. That was unnecessary. Oh, man. Yeah, this is some unnecessarily long searching for footprints. It really wouldn't have hurt to have done, like, you know, some games it's like you search for the footprints and then it like highlights a trail and you just follow that trail. Because like checking like 4 different places that take that long to search. Brr, so cold. I want to go home. Hey, what's up? Wah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Lavenza, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I'm sure Sid heard that. Shaking of the head. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yida and Y'shtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Lavenza. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh? It would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to watch me live, you can find the link to my Twitch down below. Have a great one.